Harlow, you want to tell everybody where we are? Guess what, y'all? We are back home! Ta-da! It is so amazing to be back home after our trip to North Carolina. I mean, North Carolina was awesome and I love seeing family, but just sleeping in your own bed, being back in your own environment. When we got off the highway on our exit to come to our house, I was like, just so happy. I felt it in my heart. And just from the whole time away from home, the excitement of being with family, and then the driving, the travel, I'm definitely worn out. Oh my gosh. I slept a lot. I'm hurting quite a bit, unfortunately. Just my typical pain from my Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and my joints and muscles, just a bit worse than usual. Doing what I need to, resting, listening to my body. Unfortunately, just mast cell problems with flushing, rashes, and this morning when I woke up I had some pretty bad distension in my stomach, and it's slowly gone down over the course of the day. But anyways, my body is obviously feeling a bit overwhelmed from all the excitement, but really glad to be home. We actually had to end our holiday early, which there's mixed feelings about it. It was definitely the right call. We left 4 or 5 days earlier than originally planned, just because sometimes you have to make sacrifices for your health, and that is okay. And sometimes you may feel guilty for it, but in reality, you're doing what's best for yourself, and there's no need to feel guilty. You should be proud that you're putting your well-being as a priority, and that's what I told myself, because ultimately we had to leave because the longer away from home I was, the trickier it became to manage my health. I just started dealing with more mast cell symptoms more frequently. My pain was becoming more and more heightened, and you know, I had that reaction that landed me in the ER, and from there's kind of when I started to decline. And then I had a night where my mast cells were attacking my GI system again, and my abdomen became extremely distended, and I was having rashes and flushing and fevers, and it was manageable at home, but it was very painful. And at that point, the trip was becoming less enjoyable because I was having so many issues. At that point, my main concern for leaving early is that my aunt would be kind of sad, because we went there mainly to support her as she's really fighting hard with her cancer right now. So I went and sat on her bed in the morning, and before I even mentioned we were leaving early, she looks at me and says, "I think you need to go home tomorrow." It's like, oh, Tia, thank you. I'm so glad you understand. And she totally does, because she's also in a battle with her health, and she knows what it's like to try and maintain yourself outside of your comfort zone in a new environment. It's harder, and maybe it's not something that can fully be understood unless you yourself battle a chronic illness. But for me, at least personally, it's very true. It's easier to manage my health here at home, and like I said, my body was just putting out signs that would have been unwise to ignore. And you know, we had done everything we needed to do in North Carolina. Nothing was left undone. We spent a lot of time with family. We celebrated my aunt and had her birthday, and I saw everybody there. So I felt at peace coming home. Like, although I would have liked to stay the whole time, I felt at peace coming home. And now that we are home, Harlow would like to show y'all her flamingo again. Right, Hippo? Is that your flamingo? I think this was her favorite of all her birthday presents. Did you miss your flamingo? All right, give. Go get it. She's really happy to be home too. And I want to show y'all some new stuff we are adding to our house. It's pretty cool. Harlow's just standing there so intently. Okay, so Judd and I had these big picture frames for a few months and finally put some pictures in them. That's from our wedding. Well, they're all from our wedding. That one, and that one. That one's my favorite. So I want those two to go here and these two to go here, but they're kind of heavy, so I'm also not that handy. Just gonna wait for Judd to get back. And then we've had this picture frame since like a month after our wedding, so it's been over a year. And these two people have kind of become part of the family. Like, people will come in and do a double take and they're like, that's not you and Judd, but now it's me and Judd. Ta-da, finally. And then we had this blue picture frame, and this is one of my favorite photos of us at Disney. So yeah, finally put something in here, and there's still sticky residue from the tag I gotta take off, but I love this photo, and I love this shirt Judd got me. It says "Talk Disney to me." And Harlow's face. Okay. Harlow, you want your flamingo? Where are ya? You gonna go get it? Oh, watch your head. Hopefully she doesn't knock into those picture frames before we get them up. Yes. Oh. Well, Harlow's very happy to be home. I'm very happy to be home. Judd will be home 1 or 2 days? Yeah. Remember, he's away for like 2 weeks at a work thing. But soon we'll be reunited, and it's just really nice to be back home. So anyways, good night, and thanks for joining us on our adventure.